I have talked with many of the badminton fans, and most probable badminton fans will talk about men's singles, women's singles, and more men's doubles too. And that audience just little bit of shrinks when it comes to men's doubles, women's doubles, and mixed doubles. Major portion it will be into men's singles and women's singles. Talking about me, I have always liked men's doubles and mixed doubles, always. But right now, from last few months, I will say that 7 or 8 months, I am really looking forward for women's doubles because it is literally in fire mode. Let me give you a few reasons why it is that. Let me start with China Masters women's doubles draws and seeds. First of all, Liu 10 are first seeded players. In last week, Hirokami and Hobara, if they didn't have defeated Liu 10, I would say that in China Masters, Liu 10 will be favorites to win that tournament. But right now, what I am observing is that Liu 10 will be little bit under pressure, not much, but little bit under pressure. I just want to see how Liu 10 will perform in this tournament. Next is Iwanaga and Nakanishi. There will be an easy draw for her in first match, of course, and second match will be easy for her too. Let's talk about Iwanaga and Nakanishi. They are having first and second round little bit easy for them. They will win, and they are world championship bronze medalists. They are better players, so of course I want to see how Iwanaga and Nakanishi will perform here. Next is Arisa Higashino or Igarashi and Chiharu Shida versus Tang and Yang. This match can be easy for them, but what I want from Arisa Higashino and Chiharu Shida in this particular tournament is I want to see how Chiharu Shida will match up the level of Arisa Higashino. As much as I have observed, Arisa Higashino is performing way good as compared to Chiharu Shida. Chiharu Shida is an excellent women's doubles player, but still Arisa Higashino literally overshadowed in last Hong Kong Open, as I have discussed in my previous videos too. But what I want to say is if they defeat top players, it will be an upset. I will say not an upset, but it will be an upset too. You understood what I'm trying to say. One Japanese pair that I'm really looking forward to and I want to see their matches, Hirokami and Hobara. They will be against Russell and Fabi, Indonesian players. I want to see how they will, I will say that, convert that momentum they got from last week. Defeating this type of top rated players is not an easy work, and Hirokami and Hobara defeated Liu 10 last week. So I am really looking forward to how they will perform in China Masters. I just want them to transfer that momentum in China Masters too. I don't want them to be a one-time miracle or one-time performers. I want them to consistently perform because I see potential in them. So let's talk about Hong Kong Open gold medalists Jia and Zhang. They will be against Chinese Taipei players Song and Yu. Look, you cannot ignore Chinese players and of course Jia and Zhang. We all know Jia is coming back with Jen in next week in Korea, I think so. Just correct me if I am wrong. But so Jia and Zhang Hong Kong Open performance was crazy level good. I will say that awesomely level good. So will they split up again? I think so. They will split up because Chen and Jia is an better pair. But kudos to Zhang. She gave one of the craziest matches in Hong Kong Open, and I'm talking about them performing against Pearly and Thinaah. Defeating players like Pearly and Thinaah in straight to set is not an easy game, but Jia and Zhang did that. Let's talk about second seeded players Pearly and Thinaah, who will be against Indonesian players Febriana and Melissa. What I want from Pearly and Thinaah is to regain the momentum they got in World Championships. I want them to regain that. Last week when they got defeated against Jia and Zhang, there was little bit of I will say that issues with their coordination. There were shots were not looking that good. Their lifts going outwards. They were doing errors. There were I will say that empty spots on court. There were some issues in Pearly and Thinaah's game. I just hope they got their momentum back here. So who do you think will be winning China Masters in women's doubles? Just comment down below. My favorites are Pearly and Thinaah. So comment your favorite players and see you in next video. So many people always get amazed by how Victor Excelson performs and how Victor Excelson give those crazy level of smashes. I have all decoded how he go through that smashes, how he does that in this particular video. Click here and enjoy and learn how to smash like Victor Excelson from here.